Good evening, everyone. It is July the 10th. July the 10th. All right. Tonight, you're going to need your chair, your yoga block, if you have one, a pair of weights, and your body towel. I'm going to grab my body towel. Please make sure you have your water handy and that you know what's going on the floor around you so that if you start moving, you know what you're going to possibly run into or trip over. So make sure you are aware of what's going on down there. Drink water when you need to. And let's go ahead and get started with our program. Dun, dun, dun. There he goes. Let's just do our march here. Let your hands relax and move everything from the elbows to the shoulder on your arms. Good. Just want to get the cardio going, get the blood pumping. Change it to heel kicks. And focus on keeping the toes up when you take the heels out. Using your arms for balance. Take yourself back to march. And walk your feet out a little bit. Now, keep the feet going and roll your hips back into hip hinge. Only go just enough to take yourself forward so you've got the hips back. Chest is up. But this shouldn't interfere too much with any L, your lumbar. But it is going to go into your calves. Your hips, you have to move. 4, 3, 2, now just heels. So your toes are planted, lifting those heels. If you can, sit a little lower and just take it to legs only. No hip movement. There you go. Come up and start picking your heels up, stretching your quads. Let your foot kind of flex back. Good. All right, pick up your body towel. I'm going to turn my chair for the moment. Step. We call this the step 2. So you're taking one foot to the other foot's landing place. And let's just add some arms here. As you get used to the stretch, take it higher. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, take a big step to one side because you're going to do 2 steps. Plant your feet. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's take it across here. Now, for this front arm, you simply find a pattern that works for you. Stop here, come to center. Now just go into march for a moment. Take your hands up. If you can, just drop it right behind your head in a slow stretch. If you can't go behind your head, then go in front of your face and underneath your neck. Underneath your chin, where your neck is. Press it up. And make sure you're pulling on the edge of the towel to get that stretch. Roll it forward and kind of arch your back here. Take it up again and back if you can. And up. Roll it down. All right. And you're done with this guy. Flop him out of the way. Okay. Now I'm going to pause. So here is where you need to make sure your chair is safely against whatever it is, because we're going to be putting our foot on the chair. You're going to keep your weights. You can put them in the seat of the chair. You don't need them just yet. We will pick them up. So what we're going to do is go to your chair, take a good step back, and can you put your foot on the chair, keep your back foot flat, and do a lunge? Okay. Upper body's up. That's what we're going to do. We're going to alternate just front lunging into here. And as we go through it, we will add our arms up, 2 arms up, picking a weight up. Okay. So make sure your chair is safe, that you feel comfortable where it is. You don't feel like it's going to slip. And go ahead and do your testing to make sure that you can pick up a foot, lean into it. Remember, you want your back leg working as well as your front leg. You're bending here straight into your heel back here. And then your weights are where you can get to them easily. It looks like everybody's set. All right. Here we go. So just begin that foot up, lean into it, press as far forward as you feel comfortable with. Keep your hands down for the moment, adjust your steps as you need to. And as always, if you don't want to use the chair, you would just do a regular floor lunge. Or if you had a step stool that was half the height, you could use it. Now, opposite arm of the foot that's lunging. So if it's your right foot, it's your left arm. If it's your left foot, it's your right arm. And you just want to take that straight up. Your upper body is up, and your arm just stays in line with your body. Now 2 arms. Again, keeping your torso upright. You're not bending into your knee. You're not bending forward into your lunge. Let's do 2 more, and then we're going to pick up our weights. Good. So take a step. You can use 1 weight or 2, and you're just going to do that little raise. Control it, bringing it down. Good. You can do 1 arm. You can do 2 arms. You can do 1 weight with 2 arms. How do you want to do this? 2 more. Excellent. All right. We're going to put our weights to the side on the chair or wherever you need to get to them relatively quickly. Now we're going to do reverse lunges. And what we're going to do is we will start by just doing our regular step back lunge with our arm lift. Okay. The key is to keep your torso upright. So when you lift your arms, you're not bending forward into it. You're not arching yourself back necessarily. Okay. Then we're going to add our crossovers. Our first crossover will be the opposite. So if it's your left leg going back, you're going to turn to the right. Okay. But then we're going to do the unopposite cross where you actually turn to the right. So we'll do 2 of these. Well, we'll do these and I'll say opposite cross. We'll cross to the opposite, staying on the same leg the whole time. And then we'll cross to the same side. So that's where the balance is going to come in. So if you need to whip that chair around so that you have the back of the chair to give you some steady balance, you can do that. You can take the chair and turn it to where you need it. Or if you want to be by a wall so that you can touch it, totally okay. And of course, modify what we're doing. You don't have to turn so hard. You can turn just a little bit, and we'll add a weight in there if we feel comfortable with it. We're going to be doing the same song 2 times. So we're going to do left leg back first for the whole song, and then right leg back for the second go round. All right, here we go. So upper body's up, nice and tall. And you just want to step back into your lunge. Let's do about 3 of these. And then we will begin adding the arms. Now, how high you raise your arms is up to you. Remember, you want that nice long line all the way up. You'll feel how your abs are engaged through here. Let's do 2 more of these. All right. So we're going to step back with our left leg and twist over to the right. Okay. So here and up again. If you only want to twist the main arm, you can. If you want to keep one arm here and do like this to help with your balance, that works. Now let's do 2 with just the arm raises up. An aperitif on our lunges as it would. We're going to go the same side of the leg. So this way. If you need to, wrap that one arm in to kind of help you with your balance. Good. Now let's do opposite. And up. Okay. Shake those legs out. Grab a drink if you need to. I'm going to grab a drink. And then we're going to do the right leg back. Okay. Everybody good with that? This time our opposite's going to be to the left. Okay. So start with your step back first. You just want to make sure you can step back into that reverse lunge. About 3 of these. And then we take our arms up. Nice tall torso. Arms only as high as you want to go with them. Excellent, you guys. Ooh. All right. Let's take our turn to the opposite side. Take your time. Swing into it. Come back out. And again, if you're having a little wobble, take that outside arm and tuck it in, and it will help stabilize. Now, let's go to the outside, same leg, same side again. If you need some stabilization, wrap that right arm in and go across with the left. That will help. Good. Now, let's do opposite side when we come up. So we're going to go this way. And then same side. Ooh, again. Same side. And then up. Woo. All right, good job. All right, pick up those legs. Pick up your yoga block. We're going to start with it, doing our wood chopper. So, arms up, and we're going to simply fold weight behind our heads. We're going to stand up nice and tall. And if you want to make it a little spicy, don't use your fingers. Just use the palms of your hand to hold this and fold it behind your head. Make sure your chin is level. You have not tucked it into your chest. So nice and tall. All right. Now, pay attention to how you feel in your shoulders, what's going on in your abs in this particular move, because we're fixing to make it harder. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and press up and roll it forward and down for me. Go to your hip hinge stance. All I want you to do is sit back in your hips a little bit. Okay. Now try to bring it up and behind your head. Now if this is bothering your back, you simply come up a little bit more. Okay, so that you don't feel it. Or if it's the shoulder movement, then you simply bring it to where it comes to your collarbone, okay? So you're still getting the shoulder movement by folding into the collarbone. And let's come up. Let's go a little bit wider. So we're gonna do a deeper hip hinge so we can actually sit into it. So sit down. Be mindful of your lumbar. Here we go. Up and behind the head if you can. Remember, if you can't go behind the head, then flex those arms and come inverse into the collarbone. Good. What's gonna work for you? And you can try both of them. I recommend it. It's a different stretch on both for the arms. Good. And here. Go ahead and push up and just go regular behind the head. And let's roll it forward and down. Ooh. Go ahead and roll those shoulders, guys. We're going to put this down. Now, you can keep the block if you want to. Otherwise, we're going to switch to weights. All right. So, same thing. Match your weights up. Take the weights overhead. Fold. And up. Now, if this bothers you, the modification is that inverse arms to your collarbone. You have to flex your wrists. And you're going nice and slow. You're going to feel that burn in your triceps. If two weights gets to be too much, put one weight down and hold the other one by the heads. Unless you want to make it spicy, and then hold the single one all together now, and you'll get more in your triceps. Three, two, and one. Let's roll it up, forward, and down. Now remember, when we're rolling it down, that is our opportunity to take that stretch. Roll your shoulders. Let's take it to one weight. Let's do some front arm movement. All right. Thumbs up. Fold it. Touch the shoulder with the opposite thumb. And you want to come straight forward and kind of take that one elbow out there. You're kind of working on that flexibility, that taking your t-shirt flexibility for that bottom arm. Good. And you want it to be a nice smooth roll and that tuck through there. Feel the movement in those shoulder muscles. You have 4 shoulder muscles that make up that rotator cuff. And you want to feel that motion through there. Let's do one more. Take it down. Give it a little roll. And let's go back up. And just do some nice gentle movement through here. Remember, if you want to make it spicy, take that weight to that single position so you can really get into your triceps. And roll it down. Excellent. All right, pick up your other weight. We're not getting away from them. All right. Go into your hip hinge and then take your left foot one step back, or slightly longer than one step, right? Remember, you got to keep your hips squared and staying to the front. This is the leg and the hip that we're going into. So when we come forward, you're going to go into your right hip. We're going to sit into we're going to split hip hinge. We're going to sit here and curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come up. So go ahead and take these down. And now we'll do it together. We're going to hinge into it and curl. 1, 2. So focus on that right hip. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring your foot up, take it out, and take that right foot back. So we're going into the left hip. Keep your hip square. Bend into this hip right here and curl for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let it go down. Bring yourself up. And now we combo. 8, 7, 6, 5. Focus on that left leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up here. Take it out. Lift up your legs if you need to kind of get that fluid moving. All right. Let's take that left foot back again. Go a little bit further. You're going to come up on the toe, that left toe. So we're going more into the right leg again. 8, down and up with a curl. 8, 7, 6. You don't have to go low. 5, just enough to engage that hip if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step up. Shake it up. Switch it out. Remember, you're on your toe back here in that wide stance. Come forward into that left leg. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put your weights down for just a moment. Give me 8 heel lifts and then 8 knee lifts. And then 8 of these guys. All right. Everybody feeling okay? Legs still doing okay? All right. Okay. Whew. Again, that wide stance, guys. We're going to skater here. And the idea is the same as what we were just doing. You're going to sit into this hip and up. So right now you come into the hip, you hold it for 2 beats. 1, 2, and then you press from that heel and you push it up. Upper body stays up as possible. So you're not bending down to make a table out of your back. You're trying to keep your chest up and open. Hold it for 1, 2. Focus on the leg you're going to. And of course, this leg is getting the in stretch. Inner thigh. That's one of these. Let's add hands. Again, try to keep your chest up and open so you're looking up and not looking down to find your toes. Okay? You should know where your toes are. Again, hold that 2 beats. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Two more. All right, let's add our weights. If I get your weights, same thing. It's still that long arm with that weight drop, but this hand comes behind. So if you're going this way comes up and behind, and then this one comes up behind. And we're gonna do a little pulse bounce. So it'll be 1, 2. Ready? So it's gonna be 1, 2, and up. 1, 2. Kick that arm up behind you if you can. Get that long arm push. Try not to look at your toes. Look out to 45 in front of you if you need to. It's about keeping the chest up and open. Good. Four more. Number 3. Number 2. Number 1. Just hip hinge and go right here in the middle. Let your arms hang, let your shoulders relax. And then begin rolling up your chin and squeezing your tushy, bringing it up. All right. We do not need these anymore. Put them out of your way. Get a drink if you need to. All right. Make sure your chair is secure. We're going to do bird dog. Right? So, if you don't want to go to chair level, you can be at the back of chair level. You can do it at the wall. But here's where you go. You're going to put your palms on the seat of the chair, however you want to grip it. Left leg is back. Right arm is forward. Draw everything in and straighten. Okay? So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then take this one out and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down. Go ahead and stand up for me for just a moment. Give it a good little shake out. The one leg that you were standing on is probably feeling it back there. All right. This time, right leg up, left hand up. Get your hand set. Lift the leg, lift the arm, and draw it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to take this one up and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw it in and just come up to standing for me. Give your legs a little shake out. All right. We are going to the floor. We're going to start on the floor by doing bird dogs on the floor, and you will need your yoga block. So if you need to go ahead and make a camera adjustment, do that now, because that is what I have to do as well. All right. Let me scooch the camera down. Of course. Oh, hey, you don't need to see. Look, you can see my. All right. Going to the floor to do bird dog. Same thing. You're going to put the yoga block on the small of your back, and we'll do our 4 and in. Okay. So go ahead and go down to the floor for me. And I'm going to start the song because there's just no way to do it any other way. And that's okay. If you need to protect your knees, protect your knees. Nobody's going to be mad. All right. You want to put the block right about where your waistband is. Take your right leg back and your left arm up, and we're going to draw it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to take this one out and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hand down and your leg down. Take your block off for just a moment and roll back into your hips. Get that stretch in your lumbar for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset. Get your block back up there. This time it's going to be your left leg back and your right arm up. Bring everything up and let's draw it in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and take this one up and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, knee down, take the block out of the way, roll back into your hips. And we're going to hold this position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Perfect timing. All right, you guys, from here, and you can be on your knees, Karen, we're going to do the Macarena. So you're the only one that's familiar with this one. The plank Macarena that we did in class. Okay, so you can stay on your knees for this. You're going to go to plank position. So if you want to do knees, you're going to be like this. And you're going to lift a hand, back of the palm, front of the palm, front of the palm. And then you're going to cross to your shoulders. Go cross to the shoulder, regular to ear, cross to your hip, back pocket, back pocket. So you can do regular plank or a knee plank to do this because it's a lot of shoulder work. You could even do a high plank on your chair. You don't want to be this low. If you want more of an incline, you can do that. All right. And it can be done at the wall too. You just have to sort of be in that longer push-up position for your plank. All right. So here we go. We're going to fumble through this. It'll be fun. So go ahead and get yourself set. Take your butte to that lowest position. And let's begin with our hands. Back of the palm, palm up, cross to the shoulder, regular ear, cross to the hip, back pocket, and back pocket. And then we're just going to roll back right into our stretch here. Again, we'll do this one for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and roll yourself up. We're going to go to our back. And if you are in a position where you can get on your back and let the back of your legs lay in your chair, that's great. And if you can't, you're simply going to bring your knees up into your chest. And I'm going to actually start this song over because it's the ab song. There we go. All right, so we're going to lay down on the floor. If you can go to your chair, so you're either going to be like this, okay, or you can put the back of your legs on the chair. And me, my little thingy-mabob, have parted ways. All right. So if you can put your legs on the chair from here, you're going to lift your shoulders off the floor. So you're in crunch position. Take your hands above your knees and crunch. So your legs are supported. You're not terribly into your lumbar. You're just crunching towards your knees with your arms extended. Good. 4, 3, 2, your left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use that left shoulder. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, to the middle. 1, 2, and you can support your head. 3, 4 with your hands. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the middle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head down. Pull your knees in. So take your feet off the chair. If you want to brace your feet at the edge of the chair, and then pull those knees in and lift your hips just a little bit. We're going to go ahead and start on the stretch there. Get that lumbar rolled in. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you have the room to, hands out to the side, roll your hips and your knees to one side. And we're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it back to center, nice and slow, so that you can feel that movement, and then roll it the other way. And we're going to hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it back to center. We're going to go do both sides again. Okay. So roll it here. Get it all the way down and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it to center. And then get it down to the other side. Once you're there, then we're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. If you have your feet on the chair or your feet at the chair, just park your heels there and lift up for just a moment. Come up as high as you can if that doesn't bother your back, and let's stretch that out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then as you're rolling down, you want to feel this roll through your spine. All right, so the floor is acting like your spine roller here, but large and flat. All right. Take one leg against the chair, fold the other one in front, and then sit up and grab both legs and just hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg down, undo, cross the other leg, lift and grab it. And let's hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your legs up, let them rest against the chair. Roll your arms up above your face. Let your back arch naturally. And then just let your arms roll towards the floor. You're going to stretch out your chest, rib cage, abs. You can feel the movement of your shoulders against the floor. Let's hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just let your elbows fold those arms open into goalposts. And if they can lay flat on the floor, let them rest there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Go ahead and get yourself gathered up where you can roll one direction or another to get yourself to seated. Come up and just kind of rock on your sits bones. You can't fold your knees all the way in, that's fine. You can take them out here and you can still rock on your sits bones. We just want to make sure our low back is still functioning like we want it to. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take one arm behind and just do a gentle little push. And let's go to the other side and do it. And we'll be done with that. All right. Thank you guys for joining me this evening. I hope you had a good time, and we'll catch you on the flip side.